If you know your MITs from your OCGs, the chances are you're hooked on Line of Duty. I am loving it this series.
Now, if you can't wait until Sunday for your AC12 fix, we got you covered with the show's biggest baddie yet.
Yeah.
PC Pilkington is here.
Now, look at it. Looks like a cherub. Let me just tell you, this guy is evil incarnate. Before we speak to the latest big copper, let's remind ourselves of the new series so far. Oh, Gregory Piper, who plays PC Pilkington, is here now. Listen, first things first, Gregory, congratulations. You are smashing this series. You must be loving it.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can't get my head around it.
Especially, I mean, I think for people that don't know Line of Duty, what's the most incredible thing is that you were in Series 1, wasn't it? How old were you when you were in Series 1?
Yeah, about 13.
Right. And now all the way through. So you weren't in the next couple of series, and then they brought you back in the last series, the series where Stephen Graham had the central role. And now, finally, you've infiltrated the police and you're working for the OCG, the Organised Crime Syndicate, and there you are. What a great role to have and to have had all these years.
Yeah, 100%. It's an absolute dream. It's mad. To think, you know, what the show turned into when I was a little kid would have just been absolutely mind-blowing. So it's absolutely crazy, and I'm so lucky to have been offered that experience. It's been amazing.
And you're a local lad. You're from Birmingham, so I'm very proud of you. How far is your character actually going to go? Is he going to actually kill somebody? Do you think he will go that far?
I mean, you know, you've seen what he's done before, so I think anything's on the table.
You come across so sweet and innocent in real life, don't you? How much thought and do you stay in role? Are you one of those method actors when you're on set? What sort of actor are you? Yeah,
not a method actor at all. Yeah, everyone's absolutely lovely as soon as you yell cut. So, you know, definitely don't stay in role with that. So, yeah. Insane.
Gregory, yeah, I mean, that does come across, actually. You know, I've met Martin a few times. He does Soccer Aid, and I know Vicky, and, you know, those guys are so lovely. And if you look at their social media, there's a lot of pictures of you guys just hanging. It seems like a really lovely team to be part of. Let's go back to the first series. How did you initially get the role? And then, was it always, like, when you were 13, did you know that you'd be back here, you know, 5, 6, 7 years later? Or, you know, when you were 13, was it just, you know, you auditioned locally and let's see how it goes?
Yeah. So I went to Esther Stanford's drama workshop in Stourbridge, and the audition came through there, and they wanted someone a bit older, but Esther pushed me to go for it. And with the, so that's how I got the role. So really lucky to have the opportunity to come through from there. And then in series 1, I had absolutely no idea that, you know, anything else would happen from it. I just thought that was an amazing experience when I was younger. So, you know, kind of moving on. And then I got the call for season 5, and it was just like a dream come true. I couldn't believe that I'd be involved in that world again. So amazing.
And when you signed for season 5, because it was still a kind of small role, had you any idea that this series coming up now, 6, you were going to play such a prominent role in?
Yeah, absolutely not. No. So yeah, just going through that series, you kind of have the last 2 episodes held from you, so you don't really see it in one go. And then towards the end, you start to see those end episodes. But yeah, you don't know what the amazing Jed's going to do next. So you know, you're always on your toes.
So tell us, for people who haven't seen it, tell us a little bit about your character.
So he grew up in what was nicknamed the Bog, so this really rough estate, and he was involved with the wrong people, and so he was involved in organised crime from really young, and he's kind of grown up in that. And then towards the end of season 1, he befriends a police officer and kind of offers him a lifeline, and then we get picked up later on, where I've actually joined the police, and yeah, he's in the police.
So now you're essentially the mole, aren't you? You're in there, you're working for organised crime. So how...
Yeah, giving threatening looks and
things. Is there any good in this character at all? Is there any good in Ryan Pilkington at all?
I mean, you know, Jed's characters are very grey, so, you know, like real life, they're very, you know, they're good nor bad. But, I mean, Ryan is just... he's not very nice at all. So hard to see good in him, I suppose.
Hey, Gregory, when you go out and about, what has the public been like with you? Do they recognise you? Are they scared of you?
Yeah, so, you know, none of us have gone out much recently, but yeah, there was a couple of people we bumped into and they were so lovely. Their response to the show was so nice. And yeah, one lady was saying how I scared her, and I thought, oh, whoops. But I suppose, like, you know, that's good. So
you have to put her at ease. It actually says in the Telegraph, your character's been described as the most punchable TV villain since Joffrey in Game of Thrones. How does that make you feel, babes?
Wow. I mean, I'm flattered. I really am.
That's unbelievable, really nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I suppose it's an amazing response to have from that character, you know, to have people so invested. I mean, you know, Joffrey was a brilliant character, so to be compared to him is just amazing.
Gregory, what's it like to be on set with those guys? Because, you know, Martin and AD Dunbar and Vicky, you know, you're working with some great actors there who have, you know, kind of top of their craft now. It must be a wonder, as a young actor, still a young actor starting out, it must be an incredibly wonderful sort of collegiate experience for you.
Yeah, it's like a masterclass. It really is. It's insane. And Kelly MacDonald's just absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, to just kind of watch all of them at work is just a privilege in itself. So, and they're so lovely. Everyone's like a family, and everyone looks after you a lot. So it's amazing.
Do you know, it's funny you pick up on Kelly MacDonald. She's such a brilliant actor. But what's amazing about Line of Duty, and they do so well every year, is they cast that great actor for one series, starting with Lenny James and going through Tandy Newton, Keeley Hawes. And every year you get that one great actor that you know is going to come in and, you know, like Stephen Graham, and just kind of almost sort of steal that series.
Yeah. The energy that they give off is inspiring. It's amazing. Yeah, it's so lucky to work with these different actors. It's amazing.
What I love about you, Gregory, you talked about Esther earlier on. I actually grew up with Esther, and we was in a drama workshop together, and she's actually handed over her drama workshop to you, and you now run that, don't you?
Yes, yeah, I run it with my girlfriend. And yeah, we didn't want it to kind of stop because it was such an amazing experience to have that, and yeah, we kind of wanted it to keep going, so we felt quite passionate about that.
So I bet you're handing all those master classes over to these young kids. You're giving back, aren't you? It's brilliant.
That's the aim, yeah.
Well done, Greg. I bet it's very popular now as well.
Yeah.
Well done, Greg. That's a great thing to do.
Well, Greg, listen, we're so excited. Sunday, 9 p.m. on BBC One. Line of Duty. You are smashing it, babes.
Well done, buddy.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you too as well. Thank you.
Oh, nice guy.
He's so nice.
His character is not like that at all.
He's scary.
All right, if you love Line of Duty, you fancy yourself as an AC-12 detective, head to our This Morning app and have a go at the Line of Duty quiz.